Good evening to those who listen. It's July 18th, 8:27 p.m. And if you've noticed in the last couple of videos, I've been putting up a couple little songs, little tidbits of songs. It's for encouragement, but I've already got tagged twice, and one of the videos got a copyright already. Ain't that strange? But, it's pretty bad when we can't even put a little thing on there. See, the thing is, I understand if I'm playing music and I'm monetized, which I am not, which is another thing. I've been demonetized since April of 2020, so way more than a year. And they said, oh, you can apply for monetization again on June 25th. Well, we're right past June 25th. It says you have to have 1,000 subscribers. Well, yeah, I got 20,000. And then it says you have to have so many hours of viewing hours. And I thought it had a certain amount. It was like 3,200 or something like that. And it needs to be 4,000. And I wrote it down because I thought, wait a minute, it went down. All the, a couple of weeks went by or something and it went down. So then I wrote it down. And then I checked it again just a couple days ago, and it was actually less hours viewed than it was before. And like another month went by, June 25th. All right, so 3 weeks went by, whatever. And it actually went down, so it didn't make no sense. I'm getting off the subject of what I want to say, but please listen. If you're still here, listen. Nothing else matters in the world. And you have to give up everything. I just realized I got to do a video on this too, and it's gonna make me cry, so I'll just tell you what it's about, because if I start going into it, I'll break down. But I realized what God's will is, and I realized what God has done, and I will share that in another video, but not in this one. I wanted to say in this, because I got 2 tags and 1 copyright notice in case something happens. Because I'm going to keep throwing some more inspirational songs in here, and just some of the the main choruses or the main phrase that should inspire you. There's some things going on. I'm being attacked from all sides, and you can't just get mad. You got to think about what to do. I walked away from the situation, which nobody else would have done. I said my piece, but walked away. And when someone threatens you, there's certain ways to handle it. But, we have to think about, what would Jesus do? Anyway, so here's the whole thing. In case something happens and, something happens to the channel, go to the channel, to those who listen to, with the number 2. I haven't done anything on that channel in a long time. There's videos there, but they're old. I haven't done nothing on there, but in case something happens, I can always go there, at least for the time being. And if all else fails, then look for me somewhere else. I'm on Telegram, even though I don't touch that account either. That's like a backup too. And then possibly I have a BitChute. No, I have a DLive account. But again, I don't go on that channel either. But in case something happens, this channel's gone. Go look for me there. Always look for the same phrase, to those who will listen, and there might be something with it, to those listened to, or a number or something like that. But I'm just going to give you some more, and this one's going to be one of them too. This one coming. I'm going to give you little tidbits, and I'm just saying, God has put a fire in my heart. It's like this has happened before in the past too, so I can't say, oh yeah, the world's going to end, and blah, blah, blah. Nothing like that. But I feel like the time is getting near. I feel like we are getting down to the end, and there's a lot of challenges. One of my challenges is my back. I'm thinking I might have to actually get someone else to look at it. I'm not sure if the chiropractor getting massages is going to be the answer. I mean, it helps, that's for sure. And I finally got a computer chair, so if I get my back, to where it should be, then I got my computer chair. And then I also got my living room chair, but that's for the living room. But now I finally got that instead, because if I sit on any other chair, if I go to someone's house, sit in a chair, whatever, it's not good. After 5-10 minutes, start having problems. And then, the more I just put up with it, the worse it gets, and then it builds up and gets worse. I don't want to go off on on my back and stuff, but, again, please pray for that too. But I don't know. And then I've been talking about the CMEs from the sun. And then somebody was mentioning in the comments that, it's just all fake and CGI, whatever. But there's things happening, and I do believe, and I don't, if it's not from the sun, if it's not from some other country's weapon or whatever, there's going to be a blackout. And somebody mentioned something. I don't know if they were kidding or not. I think they were kidding. But they said, "Oh, you said blackout. That's racist." Well, blackout, power outage. A widespread area, like countries at a time, and when I think that I got in my heart, and you can believe what you want, but God, from what I've got from God, there's going to be two of them. One's going to be like a month long, something maybe weeks long. I thought maybe a few weeks, a month, and then Mike from around the world said month, so I'm going with the month. Whatever, something that happens temporarily, but enough that it scares everybody, and then the government say, "Hey, we got to do something in case this happens again." That's why I really think it's going to be from the sun. I mean, it still could happen from another country as a weapon or something, but they're going to have to say, "Hey, we have to protect ourselves from the next time," and then that's when everything happens. To me, that's when the first blackout happens. If there's lots of power outages, it could be a storm or blah blah blah, whatever. But if something happens and it lasts for a good amount of time, and then it comes back up, that's the period, I think, of time that we have to get rid of our devices. Not just for they can track you, because they track us anyway. They know where we're at. But then at least we'll stop from getting zapped, especially if you have certain things in your body. You know what I mean? The V shot. So, my opinion, not yours, but what I'm going to do, I'm going to throw all my stuff in the river. Maybe that's why I'm near the Mississippi. I got to go. I'm running out of room on my phone. I did not plan to make this that long, but I wanted you to know what's coming up. Thanks for watching. God bless, and be encouraged. Be strong in the Lord.